वेलकम टू ओडिया ट्यूटर क्लासेस। अष्टम श्रेणी पिला माने तम पंचम पाठ समबडीज मदर जो रही ताकू आमे ओडिया रे बुझी जाइथिली। आज पिले एई पाठ रे जहाँ सब प्रश्न रही तार उत्तर करबा। वीडियोटी को शेष जाए देख। जो पिला माने चैनल रे नुआ अछ चैनल टी को सब्सक्राइब कर दियो। पाठ आरंभ पिले किसी प्रश्न रही जाइथिला देख। लेट अस डू दिस एक्टिविटीज बिफोर वी रीड। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, रिकॉल ए टाइम यू हेल्प्ड समवन। तमे जदि काहाकू केबे साहाय्य करिछो ताहले सेही समय को मने पकाओ। राइट 2 words describing। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, व्हाट वेर योर फीलिंग्स आफ्टर यू डिड सो। तमे साहाय्य करि सारिबा परे तमरो अनुभव कौन रहिला। आंसर हेबो पिले happy and proud। Question number 2, what might have been the feelings of the person whom you helped। तमे जाहांकू साहाय्य करितिबो तांकर अनुभव कौन। आंसर हेबो relieved and grateful। Next, work in pairs। Read the words given below. Circle the words you would associate it with an elderly person and underline the words you would associate it with a school student. Share the reasons for your choices with your classmates and the teacher। आंसर कौन है पिले। स्ट्रॉन्ग रो तले अंडरलाइन, फर्म रो तले अंडरलाइन, स्लो को राउंड करो, वॉरिड रे राउंड करो, बेंट रे राउंड करो, गाइड रे अंडरलाइन, ट्रेम्बलिंग रे राउंड करो, मेरी रे अंडरलाइन, हेल्पफुल रे अंडरलाइन, हेस्टनिंग रे अंडरलाइन, ग्रे रे राउंड करो। Next, read the lines. The woman was old and raked and grey and bent with the chill of the winter's day. Select the suitable meaning of raked। एटी जो raked रही तार अर्थ कौन। As used in these lines, there are other 4 meanings given below. Discuss with your classmates and teacher। आंसर हे पिले raked रो एटी मीनिंग होची of clothes। Old and torn सिनोनिम है शेवी, ए रैक्ड जैकेट। नेक्स्ट है लेट अस डिस्कस। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, अरेंज द इवेंट्स ऑफ द पोएम इन द करेक्ट ऑर्डर ऑफ रिक्वेंस। शेयर योर आंसर्स विथ योर क्लासमेट्स एंड टीचर। कवितार आम जमी पढ़ीचे ताकू आम से भाव में सजेक लिखा। ताले प्रथमे कौन है पिले। प्रथम हेब ए 2टा पाखरे 1 लिखि दियो। द ओल्ड वुमेन स्टूड अलोन एट द क्रॉसिंग हेजिटेंट टू मूव। सेकंड कौन है पिले। एटी जो 3 रही तुमर सेकंड। ए ग्रुप ऑफ स्कूल बॉयज पास्ड बाय प्लेइंग एंड लाफिंग। थर्ड रे कौन है पिले। थर्ड रे ए नंबर 6टा। द चिल्ड्रेन हरिड पास्ट द ओल्ड वुमेन विदाउट ऑफरिंग हेल्प। फोर्थ रे कौन है पिले। फोर्थ रे सेम फोर्थ नंबर रे जहाँ रही। द बॉय ऑफर्ड टू हेल्प द ओल्ड वुमेन क्रॉस द स्ट्रीट। फिफ्थ रे कौन है। फिफ्थ रे 7 नंबर। The woman placed her hand on the boy's arm and he guided her safely across the street। 6 रे कौन है पिले। 6 रे ये जो नंबर 1 रे जहाँ रही। The boy returned to his friends feeling proud of what he had done। 7th रे पिले ए नंबर 8 रे जहाँ रही। The boy thought about his own mother and hoped someone would help her one day। लास्ट को हो पिले ए नंबर 5th रे जहाँ रही। नंबर 5th रे जहाँ रही पाखरे 8 लिखि दियो। द वुमेन प्रेड फॉर द बॉय हु हेल्प्ड हर। नेक्स्ट है fill in the blanks by choosing the correct answer from the options given in the brackets। Question number 1, the central theme of the poem is kindness and empathy। Second, the tone of the poem is। answer is sympathetic and hopeful. Third, the poem is written in couplets with dash lines in each stanza. It is but two. Fourth, the structure of the poem gives a rhythmic flow that reflects both the dash, answerable, narrative, and emotions. Fifth, the poem follows a rhyme scheme of A A B B. Next, pick the example from the poem for the following poetic devices. प्रथमे अछि simile. Simile ପାଇଁ ତମେ A line টিକୁ ଲେଖି ଦିଅ. Came the poets like a flock of sheep. Second ଅଛି alliteration. Alliteration ପାଇଁ A line টিକୁ ଲେଖ. So meek, so timid, afraid to stir. Third ଅଛି repetition. କୋଉ word repeat ହୋଇଛି ପିଲେ? Somebody's mother. Somebody's mother. Next, complete the following sentences appropriately explaining the imagery. First, the poem uses imagery to describe senses of a bustling street. We know this by the phrase. एटी रहिला पिले तमर से फ्रेज टी एटी जो रही एमिड द थ्रंग रू ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग्स हु पास्ट हार बाय ए पर्यंत लिखिदेव. एमिड द थ्रंग ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग्स हु पास्ट हार बाय. Second अछि the line the street was wet with a recent snow suggest a cold and uncomfortable weather, emphasizing the woman's helplessness. Next, complete the following sentences with a suitable reason. The poet repeats the phrase somebody's mother because it. Answer देखो पहले. The poet repeats the phrase somebody's mother because it shows that the old man is also someone's beloved mother who deserves care, kindness, and respect like everyone else's mother. Next, complete the analogy. The old woman, vulnerable and neglected. The young boy, kind and compassionate. लिख दिया. Compassionate. पहले बैकग्राउंड तुमको जदि किसी साउंड शुभुव ताहले प्लीज ताकू टिके इग्नोर करिबो जेहेतु प्रबल वर्षा पिले वर्षार साउंड टिके तुमको आसी पारी. नेक्स्ट द वुमेन वाज ओल्ड एंड रेक्ड एंड ग्रे and bent with the chill of the winter's day. The street was wet with the recent snow, and the woman's feet were aged and slow. Bit 1. What does the phrase raked and grey refer to? Answer A. Option B. The woman's old and worn out appearance. Bit 2. Complete the following sentence with a suitable reason. The woman was bent with the chill of the winter's day because she was. Answer देखो. The woman was bent with the chill of the winter's day because she was old and weak, and the cold made her bent down. Bit 3. Identify the fact and opinion from the following sentences. A. The street was wet with recent snow. Fact. सत कथा. B. The woman was too weak to cross the street on her own. Opinion. Bit 4. Why do you think the woman's feet were described as aged and slow? Answer. The woman's feet were described like that because she was old, weak, and unsteady in the cold. Next, he guided the trembling feet along, proud that his wounds were firm and strong. Then back again to his friends he went, his young heart happy and well content. Bit 1. What does the contrast between the trembling feet of the old woman and the firm and strong feet of the boy emphasize? Answer. It shows the difference between the weakness of old age and the strength of youth. Bit 2. Fill in the blank given below by selecting the correct option from the brackets. The poem tells us that the boy was proud that his feet were strong. This tells us that the boy was grateful for his ability to help. Bit 3. What is the boy most likely to tell his friends on getting back? Answer above option A. I am so glad I could help her. Bit 4. Rectify the first sentence given below. The young boy's action were driven by logical decision. केमती रेक्टिफाई करिपा पिले तमे एठू लिखि दियो. The young boy's action were driven by. ए बाय पर्यंत लिखि दियो. बाय पर लिख kindness. या को लिखा पड़ोनी ये लॉजिकल डिसीजन लेखनी बाय पर काइंडनेस लिखि दियो. नेक्स्ट ला आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. What might be the old woman's fears as she waited for a long time at the crossing? Answer. She was afraid of sleeping on the road or being hit by carriages. Question number 2. How does the poet show the helplessness of the old woman? Support your answer with evidence from the poem. Answer. The poet shows the old woman's helplessness by calling her timid, meek, afraid to move, and standing alone without care. Question number 3. Why does the boy decide to help the old woman? What does this tells us about him? Answer. The boy helps her because he is kind and caring. It shows he thinks about others and acts with compassion. Question number 4. How was the boy's approach towards the old woman different from that of the other boys in the group? Answer. While the other boys ignored her, he saw the old woman's problem and helped her, showing kindness. Question number 5. Justify the appropriateness of the title of the poem. Answer. The title of the poem is right because it tells us that every old woman is somebody's mother and she also deserves love, care and respect like our own mother. Question number 6. What does the poem suggest about the role of empathy and humanity in society? Answer. The poem shows that even a small act of kindness is very valuable. It brings happiness, blessings and shows the best side of human nature. Next, let us learn question number 1. The grid given below has the antonyms of the words from the text. Locate these words in the grid horizontally, vertically and diagonally. One example has been done for you. You may refer to a dictionary. देख पिले गोटे तो तुम कर स्ट्रेट बेंट पिले अपोजिट है स्ट्रेट आउ कौन आम कर अच्छे देख फ्राजाइल नेक्स्ट कौन है काम नेक्स्ट ला बोल्ड ये गोटे अच्छे देख क्रुएल आउ गोटे अच्छी पिले सैड नेक्स्ट ला मिस द वर्ड्स फ्रॉम द टेक्स्ट गिवन इन कॉलम 1 with the underlined phrases in column 2 प्रथम रही तुम hastened ता कौन है पिले ता the students worked quickly to complete the project and submit it on time. Next la headed Tajba, the stranded people were brought to safety because they paid attention to our advice. Third star, Tajba, the mother heard the baby move slightly in the cradle at night. Fourth land, Tajba, it is our duty to give support to the poor. Fifth field, Tajba, all the boxes were kept in a heap at one place. Last Kuraila offered Tajba, they came forward to help us when we were in need. Next, in the poem, the poet uses the idiom lend a hand, which means help somebody. Some more idioms using hand are given in column 1. Miss these idioms with their meaning in column 2. You may refer to a dictionary. प्रथमे अछि get out of hand. तार meaning कौन? Become difficult to control. Try your hand at something. Do something new. Give somebody a free hand. Tajba bit 6. Allow somebody to do something with full freedom. Fourth achi give somebody a big hand. कौन बपिले? Applaud somebody. Fifth achi work hand in hand. Tajba work together. Sixth achi have your hands full. Be very busy. Bit 4. Complete the following analogy by filling in the blanks with the correct words from the poem. Dash winter, cold. Winter, heat, summer. Second, hot dash harm. Hot, harm, old, aged. Third achi whispered, shouted, humble, proud. Fourth achi eyes, see, legs, walk. Fifth achi having a lot of money, wealthy, densely packed people, crowded. Next, let us listen. Question number 1. You will listen to a woman read the special broadcast of the news. As you listen, arrange the pictures in the correct sequence of the events that took place. First, कौन है बपिले? Third number जो रही ची ताइज बा first. Second कौन है बा? ए sixth number जो रही ची ताइज बा second. Third कौन है बा? Number 1 रे जा रही ची ताइज बा third. Fourth रे कौन है बा? Fifth रे जो रही ची ताइज बा fourth. Fifth को कौन है बा? Second number रे जो रही ची ताइज बा fifth. ताइज number 4 रे जो रही ची ताइज बा तमरा 6. Next, you will once again listen to the special broadcast of the news. As you listen, complete the following sentences with 1 to the 3 exact words. First, the woman was having a difficult time staying afloat due to the strong currents. Second, Rohan leaped into the river to save the woman without any hesitation. Third, Rohan's act of bravery was witnessed by several onlookers. Fourth, Rohan was honored at the Bigyan Bhavan for his incredible courage and selflessness. Fifth, Rohan proved that when it comes to saving lives, age is no barrier. Next, let us speak. Question number 1. Read aloud the list of words from the poem that end in ed. As you read, focus on the final sound of each word and place them in the appropriate columns. One example has been done for you. id sound जो रही ता पई गोटे करि देछि देखो read, d sound पई heeded, t sound पई paused. एटी देख पिले मु एमती टेबल फॉर्मेट लिखि देछि आईडी पाई रेट एज्ड वेटेड डी पाई हीटेड ऑफर्ड गाइडेड टी पाई पॉज्ड व्हिस्पर्ड सेकंड अछि वर्क इन पेयर्स नरेट एन इंसिडेंट वेयर यू हेल्प्ड समवन इन द पास्ट टेक टर्न्स टू स्पीक एंड यूज द क्यू कार्ड्स गिवन बिलो एटी किछि क्यू कार्ड्स रहिछि तार हेल्प रे आमे गोटे इंसिडेंट लिखिबा एटी देख मुझे इंसिडेंट लिखी एट द मार्केट प्लेस elderly carrying bags beginning the story I still remember one day when I went to the market with my mother I saw an old man carrying heavy bags and walking with difficulty describing the experience at that moment I realized he needed help I quickly went to him and offered to carry one of his bags he smiled and thanked me. I felt very happy because I could make his work easier. This experience taught me the value of helping the elderly. In the end, I realized that even a small act of kindness can bring joy to others. Next, let us write question number 1. Write a diary entry of a day you helped someone in need. Remember to include the following points while writing it. Start with a sentence describing the day. Mention whom you helped. Explain the situation in which the other person needed help. At the place and time of the day when the situation arose, describe how you helped the other person. Describe the reaction of the person you helped. Mention how you felt during and after helping the person. Conclude by mentioning why you would do something like this again. You may begin like this. It is date, day, year सब दे देछि डियर डायरी एटी केमती स्टार्ट करिछि देखो एटी रहिला टाइम एटी देखो मु आंसर टी को लिखि देछि एटी मु डेट देछि 26 अप्रैल 2026 Saturday 8 p.m. Dear diary, today I feel it was a special day. I helped my friend in the playground when he fell and hurt his knee. I gave him support and took him to the medical room. He was thankful and smiled at me. It made me feel so good. I learned that helping someone in need gives us happiness and makes friendship stronger. लास्ट को पिले एटी गोटे तुम प्रश्न रही देख वर्क इन ग्रुप्स ऑफ 4 फाइंड आउट द नेम्स ऑफ कंट्रीज दैट रेफर टू देयर कंट्री एज मदरलैंड एंड ए फ्यू अदर्स एज फादरलैंड शेयर योर फाइंडिंग्स विथ योर क्लासमेट्स एंड टीचर प्रथम आम मदरलैंड लिखा मदरलैंड मदरलैंड लिख इंडिया रशिया श्रीलंका फादरलैंड पाई लिख फादरलैंड रे हेबा जर्मनी आ गोटे अछि डेनमार्क ताले एतिके थिला पिले तुमरो एई पाठर प्रश्नोत्तर वीडियोटी को लाइक करि दियो तुम सांग मानक सह शेयर करि दियो जो पिला माने चैनल रे नुवा छ चैनल टी को सब्सक्राइब करि दियो।